there, Losties. Coming up, Smokey, some temple theories, and another round of Widmore versus Ben. This is your midweek edition of the official fan show for Lost on Sky One. Look who's over here. It's Paul Terry, the editor of the official Lost magazine. Hi.
Hello, Ian Lee.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
You
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, good. Over here, it's Geeky Tom. All right, Tom.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit nervous, are you?
No, get off me.
Well, in Dead is Dead, we learned a bit more about the smoke monster. We learned it can be summoned from Ben's house by pulling a plug out of a dirty sink in his basement or something like that.
Something weird.
It judges people, and it seems to be of ancient origin.
Yeah, no little man on a wheel.
Well,
pedaling.
that's the theory we've been operating on for a long time, that there's a little man, peddling something. Or
And pulling levers and, twiddling dials and...
Strangely, that's also how Tom dances at discos. But that's what we've been thinking, and it would seem that perhaps isn't the case.
Yeah.
That it is more of a spiritual, mystical,
ancient
kind of thing. And
yeah.
that must really grate with your scientific brain.
It does really,
But
really
it's still
me
old
off.
science, though, isn't it? If it's from an ancient origin, you can't be
Old
too upset,
science.
really.
There's no such thing as old
well, it's
science.
It's original science. It's
Original science?
It predates man,
If
It's
it's
actually ancient thing, It's an entity of
What,
its
you a
making,
creationist?
Yeah,
Let's-
that's really funny.
Let's
asking me
move
that.
on
That's
from the
hilarious.
creationism argument. Right, okay, so when Ben Locke and everyone refer to what the island wants, do they mean the monster? Is the
No, I
monster
don't
the
think so.
controlling thing of the island?
No, I think it's the security system for something around the temple.
There's
Yeah.
one weird line in this that made me feel a little bit, it's a bit strange. When Ben says, "We have no word for it, but you guys call it the monster." Well, you must have a word for it.
Yeah.
There's this big smoke thing that goes round chewing people up. You've built a security fence to stop it coming in. You must have a word for it. We go. Well, there's that. We haven't got a word for that, have we? What are we going to do?
Leg it, run. Yeah.
And it appears that there's other people.
Yeah, we've seen.
Well, it
we've
kind of,
seen
doesn't
many
it, it
times,
kind of
haven't
summons them, doesn't it? It's weird. This is why it's all gone all spiritual. It's like some, with the kind of dog god thing and the smoke picture on the temple. Maybe it is some kind of afterlife purgatory, horribly.
Whoa!
No,
whoa!
no, that's
whoa.
the P word.
I said the P word.
Don't
Yeah.
say the P word. We're on season 5. We laugh at people who still say the P. We laughed at them halfway through season 1.
Yeah, but now they're getting the ghosts out again, and suddenly, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Oh,
Pathetic,
Tom.
No, but that suggests they're all dead.
We may have to
No,
fire you, Tom, and get
no.
someone else in who's not an idiot.
Well, they're peddling this. They're showing us with these
They-
ghosts appear.
they are not-
Explain
no.
that scientifically.
What ghost appeared?
Alex, pretty sure she died.
Wasn't a ghost.
no.
It wasn't a ghost. It was a physical manifestation of the smoke. It wasn't a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It was either an hallucination
Yeah.
or the smoke made itself look like Alex.
It's a ghost.
Well, it's not a ghost.
It is.
It's not.
It's turned into Scooby-Doo.
What?
What an
I
idiot.
thought we loved this episode. Yeah.
No. Is Jacob somehow the smoke?
No, that's rubbish.
I'm not talking to you. You're still talking about purgatory. When you realise that's stupid, you can come back in and be on this show, all right? Until then, button it. Put your fingers on your lips.
No, it's fine.
Fingers on lips.
Fine.
Fingers on lips. Do it. Put your fingers on your lips. Do it. Thank you.
Be a good teacher.
Paul.
Yeah.
Jacob, smoke monster. What's the connection? There's got to be a connection, isn't there?
Not necessarily, no. I think that the smoke monster is a security system, as we've said many times,
Yeah.
for something. Now we seem to know where it dwells,
Yeah.
nearby to the temple.
Yeah.
Jacob's like a whole other thing, whole other mystery that everybody seems to worship and Ben seems to be obsessed with, but no connection, I don't think.
Look at that look. Look at him. He's dropping out. Yeah. You ready to come back in now?
Oh, you're in trouble. You're in so much trouble.
Only with Geeky Tom.
Yeah.
I ain't that bothered.
Oh, man.
We'll just do it ourselves. What does the monster want? I guess we're saying it's a security system, so it's protecting the whole island. So it just wants the best for the
But
island.
as we've seen before, it does seem to be doing this judgment thing. We've seen it many times where it downloaded some stuff about Echo, seemingly the first time about Echo, and then like a few episodes later, it killed him.
Yeah.
So he was bad or wasn't allowed to remain on the island. So But Ben's done some pretty harsh stuff, so as you said, there must be a reason why
he's been judged, and he would not be allowed to live on the result of his actions. Especially
unless,
Alex,
like you said,
there's a reason.
There's a reason. Yeah.
He's there for a purpose. It's possible that if Alex is a manifestation of the smoke, that Christian could be.
Possibly.
Locke could be.
I never sort of tied Christian in with that side of things, but I thought he was something else entirely. But
it seems strange that he was whoa, hang on a second. The same thing happened to Christian that's happened to Locke, isn't it? He's in a coffin, he crashed, he's dead, he's alive.
And actually,
or is he?
All the naysayers, I think it was like the first or second episode, empty coffin.
Yeah.
Images of Christian Shepherd standing in front of Jax.
Yeah.
This is like way ago, so come on. Awesome. All good.
Are you ready to say sorry to the boys and girls watching this at home now?
What?
Are you prepared to apologise to them?
I'm not going to.
I think you owe them an apology for using the pig there, Tom.
I'm not going to say so. I'm not going to say it.
You are a very silly boy.
Good.
Got some emails. I know forum posts that do apologise from Darth Bubba. Funny, isn't it? Personally, I'm getting that Smokey is a manifestation of Amit. Kid I used to go to school with. No, the Egyptian devourer of the dead. He was normally depicted, though most often as a croc-headed ape dog,
as you do,
serving Anubis as hearts were weighed to determine if a soul reached the afterlife. He was always neutral up until judgment. If the soul was judged worthy, they walked and talked on into the afterlife. If the soul wasn't worthy, though, Amit would feast. Sounds an awful lot like our pal Smokey to me.
Oh, sounds familiar.
What's that? Your book of ancient Egypt, yeah.
Some kind of place where souls get trapped when they're dead. I don't know what this could possibly be. Definitely not a word for that. Definitely not a word.
So you're saying that you and Darth Bubba
are
both saying you're both using the P word, eh?
Yeah, well, looks like it.
Shameful. Even though that's been denied by everybody.
Well, then why are they doing this then?
No, yes, the smokers judged him, but he's not dead. He's alive. Thank you. I've got a forum post by Mbruck. I guess that's how you say it, M-B-R-U-C. The hieroglyphs in the temple from where Smokey came out of his hole feature Smokey in front of the Egyptian god Anubis, god of the afterlife. Perhaps...
No, don't. Come on. Come on now.
Perhaps Smokey has some control over the afterlife and brought back Alex for just that moment to scare Ben. Ben Charles Widmore, we think that Widmore was the leader, was certainly very high up until Ben got him thrown off of the island. Widmore wanted Ben to kill Rousseau and Alex. Couldn't do it himself though.
No.
Couldn't do the killing himself. Why is that?
But that sounds familiar. Do you remember when Ben was saying to Locke, go and get your dad, kill your dad to make yourself worthy? But Ben seemed to be manipulating a lot of people around at the time to kill other people.
Did Ben somehow trick Widmore into making... Did Ben trick him off the island by either making him think that he could break the rules by...
I like that, yeah.
I think it was more of him maybe dobbing Widmore in.
Did he uncover Widmore's rule breaking, or did he trick Widmore into revealing it, or...?
I like that though, because it sort of adds to the whole Ben's background, isn't it, of playing situations really well, long cons, putting people into positions that he wants them to be in, so...
We've not seen Penny's mother, have we? I wonder if she must be significant in some way.
But she doesn't seem to have a relationship with her. It doesn't seem to sort of a bit like Charles.
Is she dead?
She's not. She's a bit alone, it would appear.
She could be dead, or she could be someone significant, or she could have been killed in one of the, Ben could have had her killed in some kind of spy type
but Desmond's
thing.
family are all a bit, of a mystery, so that's probably why they stick together so much.
There's got to be more conflict between Ben and Widmore this series, like physical kind of conflict. The season finale, perhaps? It looks like we're getting ready for a battle with Ilana and that giant crate, and there's a sort of small army on there.
There's a war coming, it keeps being referenced.
Yeah, there's a nuclear bomb in there, so I'm with Charles. I keep on saying it, it's definitely Charles in there.
It probably, I doubt it's Charles in it. It could possibly be a nuclear bomb.
He's a robot, they have to assemble him.
Jeez, why do you even bother turning up? You're doing no one any favours. If you want to send us your theories or ideas and bits and pieces, send us an email to lostonsky1, sky.com, lostonsky1 on sky.com. Don't forget we are on the Facebook, the Bebo, the Twitter and the MySpace, and we quite often Twitter whilst we're watching the episode, and we give no spoilers. Okay, the temple, which we saw in Dead is Dead. We didn't see inside the temple. We saw under the temple, yet it still looked like a temple under the temple.
But was it under the temple? Was it under that structure of the walls? Because Ben said the temple was a little way away. So
have we seen inside the temple?
No. Well, we've seen a bit of it. Maybe it's the antechamber of it.
We haven't seen any of the temple.
Well, but it looked like a temple, didn't it?
No, what is it then, Terry?
Sorry?
If it's not a temple, what is it?
No, but we haven't seen the temple yet. Yeah, where'd that come from?
Well, I want to know what it is. You can't just go, it's not the temple.
Okay,
what is it then?
Like you said, it's an antechamber. It's an underground chamber, but it's not the temple.
So what's in the real temple? Oh man, this is
it's
so
whatever
confusing.
the Smokies are protecting.
Yeah.
Maybe it has a gateway to the afterlife where...
Purgatory?
Yeah, there's
Well, stop there, Tommy. You're just embarrassing yourself, mate. Just embarrassing yourself. I mean, he's got a proper job and responsibilities. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Okay, here's something. The temple is older than the island and just appeared there when the island was jumping around.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Yeah.
Or like picked it up, collected it.
Picked it up?
Like it did with the Black Rock.
It just picked it up?
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe it was part of a bigger landmass and got broken away.
No, don't go with that. Go with what I'm saying.
Yeah?
That the island was jumping around, doing, 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 picks up a boat, doing, 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 picks up a temple, doing, doing, doing.
Where did it pick up the temple?
I don't know where it picked the temple up. I don't need to answer that question. I'm just saying that's a possibility.
Okay. There's a possibility you're probably wrong. Maybe there's a Stargate there that they're protecting.
Now, it would be both terrible and brilliant if they went into the temple and the entire cast of Stargate were in there. And they're like, whoa, what are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here?
Oh, fantastic. I pray it's not. Another forum post from Kittrell. Prevailing opinion seems to be that the Egyptian references are leading up to an explanation of the lost mythology. I believe the prevailing opinion is backwards. The lost mythology is going to lead to a fictional explanation of Egyptian mythology. And he concludes, island equals cause, Egyptian mythology equals effect. I conclude with, what? I don't understand that.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
I don't. Hey, listen, Kittrell. Maybe it's just us being really, really stupid, but I don't get it.
I'm gonna take a wild step in the dark and say that are they saying that the island and everything about Lost actually creates Egyptian mythology? It's like the origin of Egyptian mythology, which is I don't even think that's a good interpretation. But
Yeah.
they like the word prevailing. They used it about 4 times.
Yeah, I think that's what they could be saying. Is that the lost island?
That's weird. That's weird.
That's strange, one. Isn't
Yeah, that's weird. You're weird.
it? Wow, and to be told you're weird from him. That's something. Oh, this is exciting. We've got a new entry for our biggest Lost fan competition. It's Jeremy Downey, who watches Lost on Sky One in, we think, New Zealand. Let's have a look.
Hi guys, I am emailing all the way from New Zealand and I am the biggest Lost fan. Now the reason why I am different from everybody else is because I am a Lost evangelical and I actively go out and try, and I do, convert people to Lost. So far I have converted 27 people and they in turn have gone out and converted more people. I'm just spreading the Lost love, and that is why I am your biggest Lost fan.
Well, thank you for that, Jeremy. He seems relatively normal, apart from the eyebrows. But he seemed like a nice chap, didn't he?
I liked him.
I think you should win it. Can't we go to New Zealand?
Yeah, well, the thing is, how do we get him over here from New Zealand? That's the... I ain't paying for it.
Go to him, you know.
Nice. Thank you very much for that, Jeremy. Good work. And there's still time for you to say who you think is enough of a Lost geek to join us in the last couple of weeks of this series of Lost for a big geek-off quiz. Should be a lot of fun. We'll take your opinions into account when we decide, so email lost on sky1@sky.com. And you've still got a couple of weeks to get your entries in, so send us a short video message and you could be joining us on the show. Time for a quick Facebook post from Dave Waugh. I don't get why Geeky Tom is on the show. He just seems to mumble random crap.
I don't know, maybe people like that.
No, they don't.
Don't they?
They don't. They don't. They hate it. They hate it. You're the geek they love to hate. Thank you, Dave. Yes, you've said what we've all been thinking. The Facebook rankings so far: the I Love Iain Lee group, 94 friends. I Love Paul Terry, 106. I Love Geeky Tom, 442.
Come on.
I'm guessing that's an ironic membership.
Let's get Tom to get to 1,000. 1,000 at the end of season 5. Come on.
I win then. Again. Each week I've won.
but you lose in so many other ways. Anyway, Paul, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tom?
Yeah.
Join us on Sunday when we'll be discussing episode 13, Some Like It Hot. In the meantime, you can watch all of our Lost Initiative shows so far at sky.com/lost. Please keep your theories and your emails coming in. Until Sunday, namaste.
Maybe it is some kind of like afterlife purgatory.
No.